Hello, my name's Carol Flavin. Behind me here is my layout. It's called the Harland Light Railway and it's a narrow gauge. It's oo9 and it's under construction at the moment. And what you can see behind me is quite a lot of scenery because I've been working on it on my workbench. I've been making this in the corner here. It's a slatey, craggy hill. Inside that hill is a tunnel and a mine. That's the justification for the railway being there. At the moment, it stops at the mine. Once I've laid the track and I start actually building on the baseboard permanently, then I will do a quarry in front of it as well. But I'm not ready to do that because at the moment, all of this lifts off so that when I'm ready, which isn't far away now, I can stand here and lay the track. Then I can put it all back and start to blend it all together with everything else that I want to do. This is the rather unprepossessing start. It's Loft Insulation foam, which I do like because you can cut and carve it and create it into whatever shape you want. And I use those pins to hold it together. Once I was happy that it was going to be exactly the right shape, I checked that the tunnel mouth and the dilapidated boarded up old mine entrance fitted and were in the right place and would line up with the track. I then used Sculptor Mold to cover the Loft Insulation foam. I'd never used it before and I'm going to do another video where I compare that to the tried and tested technique that I have of basically using toilet paper and Modpodge glue. So what you can see is me making the shape of it with Sculptor Mold. Once it was finished and it was dry, I painted it a dark grey. And then I started to paint in the look of the slatey, craggy hill. I use photographs of mines and the hills around the mines from the Welsh valleys to make these. And I use my artistic skills, if I'm absolutely honest, and my paints to paint the shape and the look of these. Some of it's wet and some of it's dry paint and brush strokes. The tunnel entrance or the mine entrance is a resin item that I bought from eBay, as is the little derelict mine entrance as well. They're bought from the same person. I think they look really effective and I'm very pleased with those. I then started to add grass and bushes, and I used scatter as well to define what I was doing. And I also added a tree at the top. I've recently made a video of how I made the trees because I realised that I wanted to make them for myself and I thought I'd show you how I did it. In order to create the craggy, rather subdued look of this mountain, I used various products. I used the Javis rough terrain mat, Gaugemaster scatter and some other scatters. I also used the Woodland Scenics Foliage, which I like because you can drape and make it look as if it's quite realistic. I also added a little stone cairn, you can just see it there on the left, that was on the Harland Railway at one point. And I finished off around the base of the tree with a variety of little bushes that included some of the Gaugemaster flowering grass tufts. Final shot shows that where the track will ultimately be is in a valley that was created by blasting the hillside, and the locomotive will disappear behind that briefly before it reaches the bridge. So I hope you've enjoyed this, hope you found it useful. Please like it, share it and subscribe to my channel, and I will continue to make some videos if you do, but I have quite a few more that I'm going to make over the next few weeks. I will be doing one on Sculptamold versus toilet paper and Modpodge, which you might find interesting. So tune in and I will see you again. Bye bye.